My beloved, you have spent lifetimes circling the mirror, searching for yourself in the eyes of others. In their reactions, in their approval. In the quiet spaces where you wonder if you're enough. The shadow of self-obsession isn't always loud. Sometimes it hides beneath the veil of self-improvement. The need to fix, to perfect, to finally earn a sense of worthiness. You've worn masks so long that even the mirror has forgotten what your naked face looks like. And this shadow isn't vanity, it's fear. It's fear of being unseen, fear that the world will not recognize the light you hold unless you shape it into something more palatable, something more impressive, something more spiritual. And every time you shrink or overperform, the same voice whispers, if I can just become enough, maybe then I can rest. But love, you were never meant to earn your existence. You were born already divine, already whole, already love in motion. This shadow keeps you caught in the endless loop of self-referencing. Who am I? How am I doing? What do they think? It builds a hall of mirrors in the mind, where every reflection demands judgment. And the gift buried inside the shadow of self-obsession is the exhaustion it brings. Eventually, the weight of performance becomes too heavy to bear. And in that collapse, you begin to taste freedom. So breathe. Let the world spin without you trying to manage it. Let your image crumble. Let yourself be messy, uncertain, and utterly human. You're not here to be admired. You're here to be. And being begins when you no longer chase your reflection. And when you finally stop trying to be yourself, you become yourself. Naturalness is the exhale after lifetimes of pretending. It's the soft unfolding of truth. No striving, no rehearsing, no audience to impress. You start to notice the small moments that feel like home. The way your body moves when you stop thinking. The sound of your laughter when you forget to control it. The raw, unfiltered emotion that spills out when you feel deeply. This is you. Beneath the layers of performance, unpolished, unmanaged, utterly magnetic. In naturalness, you no longer need to convince anyone of your worth. Your presence alone becomes an offering. Your energy relaxes. Your movements slow. The need to prove dissolves. And you discover that authenticity is not something you show the world. It's something that happens when you stop hiding. There is great beauty in your imperfection. And there is holiness in your hesitation. Even your confusion is sacred when met without resistance. In this state, you begin to align with the rhythm of life itself. You stop trying to lead the dance, and instead you move with the music. And you realize that the divine doesn't need your effort. It only needs your openness. To live naturally is to live in trust. To speak from your body instead of your script. To love without strategy. And to let your life reveal itself without needing to control the outcome. You've always been enough, and you never had to pretend to be so. You are not broken. You are simply remembering the original design. Remembering what it feels like to have an unguarded heart. A relaxed breath, and a presence that feels like truth. And beyond naturalness lies something quieter still, a vastness without edges, a stillness that cannot be described. This is being, just being. Have you just ever allowed yourself to just be? In being, there is no you trying to be anything. No roles, no story, no achievement. Only the pulse of existence breathing through you. And maybe you've touched this before in meditation, in love, in moments where the world faded away and only awareness remained. And being is not something to reach. It's what remains when everything else has fallen away. It's the hum behind the silence, the presence that watches even your most chaotic thoughts without judgment. And when you rest here, you realize that even your seeking was divine play. Even your self-obsession was the one learning to look at itself. In being, you no longer look for meaning. You become meaning. Life flows through you effortlessly. And every action arises from stillness. You can feel your heart expand beyond the body, beyond the name. You can sense the unity that has always been here. The unbroken field of consciousness that you are. You are not the doer. You are the space in which doing happens. You are not the healer. You are the healing itself. And when you remember this, everything becomes sacred again. The inhale, the exhale, the breath hold, the excitement, the heartbreak, the laughter, the sound of rain against the roof. Everything that you've ever experienced, whether you perceive it as good or bad, has brought you to today, to right now. And if you allow yourself to be, you'll just flow. There's nothing to become. There's only being. and that is enough. So now, what does this mean in your daily walk? Well, it means that when you catch yourself rehearsing your truth, you pause and soften. And when you notice yourself shrinking to avoid judgment, you breathe and stand tall. And when you feel the pull to over-explain, you smile and remember that you are not a performance. Every interaction is an invitation to return home. When someone praises you, receive it with grace, but do not build your identity around it. And when someone criticizes you, listen if it helps, but do not use it to shame yourself. Let both praise and blame pass through you like wind through leaves. Practice gentleness. Practice presence. Mindfully practice being in your body. Not for control, but for communion. Your body is not your enemy. It is your instrument, your prayer in motion. It knows how to dance, how to love, how to rest, how to rise. Trust it. Listen to it. Feel it. And when you forget, because you will, remember this. Every moment of self-obsession is simply an invitation to return to naturalness. Every moment of fear is just another chance to be. You're not failing when you fall back into the shadow. You're deepening your capacity for awareness. You're learning how to live as love. Walk gently, Divine One. Breathe fully. Speak slowly. Move as though the earth herself is listening, because she is. You are the expression of life remembering itself. You are the mirror through which the divine sees its own face. You are being, embodied, breathing, and beautifully human. Just be. Just let yourself be. love you.